Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to be doing exercise 2.1 from Student C's perspective. Before we go any further, there's something I want to point out. We accidentally forgot to put the word Fahrenheit in front of our outputs, at the end of our outputs. So our output reads whatever value you're going to be inputting, and then Celsius is and the output, but then there won't be the word Fahrenheit. Another thing is, before I mention that, we're gonna have to write down what is it that student C will improve from student A's perspective. We're not gonna have three solutions for this problem, simply because it's actually straightforward if you ask me. So there isn't much to play around with in regards to this problem. So what student C is going to do, or rather what student A did not do, let me just go. Student A did not have good names for his variables, which is the most important thing. You see, when it comes to naming variables, you gotta come up with something descriptive. You gotta stop abbreviating names. You might as well put the whole thing. In our case, in student A's case, we have the following. Before I even mention that, let's create a scanner, which is straightforward, as we all know. There we go with this machine. It's messing up with me now. We create a scanner for system.in. Remember that student A if you remember, all student A happened to forget to include the scanner. To include the part where the scanner is closed. That is to invoke the close method from the scanner class. This machine is way too slow now. With that out of the way, why are you so slow? Let's input the scanner class first. Why are you so slow? I've been thinking about improving my RAM, but then again, why are you so slow? Damn. You're playing with me now. This thing is messing up with me. There we go. As I was saying, I've been planning on getting myself a new RAM, and I am going to, you guys. I promise I'm gonna get over this problem because it is pretty annoying. Now we got a prompt. The user to enter a temperature in Celsius. Print, not print lean. We need print, not print lean, because we wanna stay on the same line. Why are you so slow? We're gonna have print enter enter a degree in Celsius. So this is supposed to be a G, not a D. We keep that value on this variable called temperature in Celsius. Remember on our last tutorial, student A had temp in Cel. What student C realized is it is a good practice to have names properly written rather than names that are abbreviated. Okay, now that we've got that, we gotta read a student's input. So we do that by simply going temperature in Celsius equals to scanner dot next double, not next line, next double. Okay. Once we do that, we're simply going to use go double. Of course, we could have another variable holding the convected temperature in Fahrenheit. Let's do it this way, and then use that equation which simply says it's 9. Let me check it out. It's 9/5. It's 9/. Of course, you could go 5.0 rather than 9.0. It will give one and the same thing. So it's 5.0 multiplied by Celsius temperature. I am definitely gonna buy myself another rhyme. Okay, so we have temperature in Celsius, because this thing is affecting us now, you guys. We're not properly doing our job. We're not properly proceeding because of this machine and its annoying slowness. Okay, with this out of the way, now we simply go, why is this variable? Okay, I put S instead of an S. Okay, finally we're going to use a print F in order to display the results. So this is what we simply do. System.out.print F. Again, you guys might see this stuff as a bit repetitive. That's simply because so far we've been dealing with way too easy problems. You're gonna see how useful this tutorial is as you go on with other questions. As you go on to sections like to chapters like loops, where you gotta choose the right one. but I don't want to go there at the moment. This is what we're doing right now. Okay, let's display it properly. Okay, what we want to do is go temperature in Celsius, concatenate that with Celsius. Wait. So Celsius is this machine of mine. I promise you guys, I'm gonna get myself a new RAM. That way we're not gonna have this kind of a problem. Celsius, okay, is because we're using printf, let's just go is just go 1f and the percentage sign in front. Fahrenheit. If you remember well, we forgot to put the word Fahrenheit on our last tutorial, and that is way too important for a user, from a user's perspective. Just go temperature in Fahrenheit. Oh, I've got an H here. Now let's see what we have. Let's see. Oh, we have this error because I decided to put that unnecessarily. Okay, what else? Oh, now we're good. Let's run it and see what we have. Let's run it. Okay. Let's put 43 and see what we get. 43. So it's 909, 109.4. That's exactly what we expected. So it seems like things are working out. Of course, you could simply do this if you like. Take this whole thing. And then you put it there. Instead of using a variable, simply put it there. Put it right here. Instead of using a variable, you just simply use the expression itself, because we're only gonna be using this variable once. In that case, we're also gonna be getting a correct answer. Let's try to run it. I don't know why this thing keeps reading. It keeps displaying the last thing ahead on my console. Okay, let's try 43 again. It seems like it also works. So that's pretty much it for this tutorial, you guys. See you on the next tutorial, which is gonna be 2.2. Cheers, you guys.